Hey guys, LOZA here. Going to show you some Dark Magician opening hand tech slash combo stuff. Fun question of the day is going to be, what link 2 do we make in Dark Magician if Anaconda gets banned? Because right now Souls is one of the best extenders in the game, as most people would say. But what does Dark Magician extend into if Anaconda doesn't exist? I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, let's move through with the plays. So we're going to start with Magician Souls, and we're going to be sending mana, because I like to play mana. If you play Dark Magician Girl, that's fine. This is this part where you'll send Dark Magician Girl. This is pretty much the stock standard Dark Magician play we're going to make here, so if you play Dark Magician, you probably know what I'm going for here. The reason we play mana is because she's an extender, so what you're going to see me do next is kind of dependent on her being in the grave or the hand, so let's move on. We're going to normal summon that rod, of course, and we are going to try to add Soul Servant. Now, if we get impermed or Veiled at this point, or if our spellcasters get targeted in any way, we can special summon mana for free from the grave of the hand. So that's pretty niche, but it is nice to have as an extender. Right here, there's nothing we could really extend into. I don't think there's a Link 3 that I play that would be relevant, but it doesn't really matter at this point. So we've grabbed the Soul Servant, right? And the next thing we're going to do, most people would activate it and stack Circle or Eternal Soul. Now, in my opinion, if you don't have, like we don't have a hand here, but if you already had Circle, or if you already had Eternal Soul, that's great. You would activate this Soul Servant, right? And you'd get the other piece, because naturally you want Dark Magician, you want Circle, and you want Eternal Soul. And then you've got the trifecta. You've got the magic combo of Dark Magician. Now, because in this hand we don't have either, here's what I would do in this scenario. I would go Magician Souls effect, and I would send the Soul Servant and draw one. And you've seen we've drawn a very good card. Hornet Drones is itself a one-card Anaconda. So that's very good for next turn follow-up. So anyway, we're going to hold on to that for now, and we're going to go through our normal combo of making Anaconda, activating the effect, sending the bricks, summoning Dragoon. Now's the magic part. We banish our Soul Servant, and of course we're going to draw for 2 here. And these draws are really good, so if you were going first and you magically didn't get hand trapped, well, that's probably not going to happen. But hey, if it does, you've got a pretty optimal looking board here, and this was all done off 2 cards. So that's kind of nuts when you think about it. So yeah, not bad at all. For Dark Magician, this is not too shabby. So let's move on to the next little starting hand. This is all about drones here. This isn't really about the rod, but let's get into it. It's just the stock standard combo of making a 1-card Anaconda. So our token from drones is going to become Kagari. We're going to add Hornet Drones back with Kagari, and we're going to link Kagari into Kana. We're going to activate Hornet Drones again. Gain 100. Here's where we win in time, baby. Very nice. GG. But if it's not time, well, of course, we're going to want to go further. So we'll keep playing, shall we? We're going to make Link Spider with that token. We're going to link away Kaina and Link Spider for Nibiru. Nibiru? Well, that's what our opponent's going to want to do. So here's the thing. We can get Nibiru'd here. And if we do, that's fine. You know what we do? We make another Link Spider with the token, and we normal summon our Rod, and we make our second Anaconda. So this combo, yes, it plays into Nibiru, but hey, every good thing plays into Nibiru, let's be real. Anyway, let's move on. We're going to activate all this free stuff. We're going to get Dragoon out. And we've done all this with 1 card, right? So now, of course, we can normal summon our Rod. And you know what? In this scenario, I don't mind adding Eternal Soul, because we've already got the Dark Magician in the grave. We may as well grab this for now. So there's nothing crazy about that combo. I just wanted to showcase that if you get Nibiru'd, it's not the end of the world. You just have to play 2 Link Spider. So by all means, play 2 Link Spider. It's not that bad. Oh, and 2 Anaconda. Please play 2 Anaconda. It's the best card in our deck. So, you know, it summons this, which is the best card in our deck. Sorry. It is the gateway to the best card in our deck. Anyway, let's move on. Combo number 3. Once again, not really a combo, but anyway, let's move on. We've got Nadir's Servant, which I think is one of the best cards to play. We're going to start again by sending mana, because Ecclesia is a spellcaster, obviously so is Souls, and we just want to get some draws later off Soul Servant. So we're going to send our Dark Magician Girl brick here. Next thing we're going to do is send our Soul Servant again. I'm a big fan of this. Once again, we spoke about it earlier. If you don't have Circle or Eternal Soul, by all means, do not activate this card. You have no reason to stack anything, so just send it away. Please, just Send it away with souls to draw. If you get hand trapped, whoop-de-doo. They pretty much hand trapped nothing. It's fine. If you get gammed here, of course, it's pretty sad, but once again, it's really not that big a deal. So anyway, we're going to go and draw a free card. We drew Nibiru, which is insane. Anyway, we're going to link away Magician Souls for Artemis, the Moon Maiden. Normally you want to make this with Rod, but for the sake of this video, I don't have Rod, right? I'm trying to find it maybe, or at least in the deck. So we haven't normaled yet, so you could Nadir's Servant here and normal Ecclesia, but in this scenario I'm going to special it. So I'm going to go Nadir's Servant, sending Dark Magician the Dragon Knight because it identifies as Dark Magician in the graveyard. So we're going to add that Ecclesia. Before we use the draw 2 effect, we're going to try bait an Ash or whatever, so we're going to send Ecclesia out here. Of course, if they had Ash, they'd probably use it on Nadir, so don't even worry. Anyway, we're going to send out Ecclesia, and we're going to grab ourselves our Dogmatic Punishment, one of the best traps we can play. Next thing we're going to do, of course, is banish to draw 2, because Dark Magician the Dragon Knight identifies as Dark Magician in the grave. With mana, that's obviously going to be 2 names. We get to draw 2. Some very good draws once again. We've got only 1 spell in grave, but that's okay. This is still a 1-card Anaconda, as I showed just before. Obviously a hard negate, one of the best traps we can play. And Nibiru, like, we did this off 3 cards. One of them's questionably a card. So, you know, it's not too shabby. For Dark Magician, this kind of stuff is really good. Really good. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. If you'd like some more, please hit me up. We can talk Dark Magician, we can theory craft, we can deck build. Let me know what you think. See ya.